mixing some things up. Let's have a quick look here. Drag this down. Oops, not that. This. Drag this down. And textured mode. So, what we got going on here, let's see, we got our tux. Now you notice our tux kind of goes flat as he gets to edges of the screen, like right there he looks kind of squished. Well, that's because we have him facing towards the camera, and the camera is way in front of us. If I can take this camera, move back on the y-axis further back than we are, then we should be able to. Get a better looking tux. There we go. He's not all flat anymore because he's focusing on something further back now. Okay, our next issue was the counting of the penguins, which I haven't completely fixed yet. I'm probably going to have to write a Python script, but from the little bit I played around in the last video and messed around a little bit in between videos just because it was boring stuff and didn't need to be recorded. Right now our issue was when we add in, so right here, this bird, when he is created, he is supposed to generate, right down here, add to our bad birds, right there, bad birds +1. The issue comes in that if I clone him, or even just create a new object that links that, I'm guessing since they were created at the same time, it's not adding it to the number, it's only adding 1. So we start off at 0 and we get 1 no matter how many bad tuxes we have. Not the end of the world at this point. The main issue is for when we have the super tux here, hit the red kryptonite and become bad, we want to be able to add to that number, and that we can do. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to go to our layer here where we have our bad tux on. In fact, I am going to name him something different. We'll call him is that how you spell Bizarro? Bizarro tux. And we'll give him, well, I don't think we need to change any properties just yet. But he's called Bizarro Tux. Actually, we'll add a property. We'll have him labeled as a bad tux as well, but we'll also say Bizarro Tux here. Just so we can differentiate between the two. We'll probably give him a different image later on, probably like a Superman type image, but different. And for him, if we have an always connect constant. Okay, so for him, we need to add that property of adding to the bad tuxes. So shift select our empty here. Let's make this full screen so it's easier to see. Hitting control up while hovering over it. We have the bad birds adding here, which isn't working for the other tuxes because they're being generated at the same time, but these tuxes will be generated at different times. I'm assuming that's the issue because this works for me. We got our Bizarro tux right here, always connect, and we will connect that to here. And as far as our bad tux goes, we can remove that, and that. So now, we still have to set our starting number of birds if we're going to have more than one. So let's say I clone this guy here. Now if I hit, well, that's not right at all now, is it? Let's see. Connected something wrong. Oh, well, let's see. First off, we need to change our starting number of tuxes to be 2. I don't think that's going to fix the issue we just had. Okay, so wait, that worked. Let's see what happens when we create a new tux. Okay, yeah, that was just our issue. Okay, so we set the number of birds here, the bad birds, to 2 because that's how many we have on our level. If we add more, we just have to, for right now, change that number. A little bit of an inconvenience, but workable right now, and hopefully we'll figure out that issue later on. So now I have 3, I added 3. But what happens is every time one of these birds is killed, that number goes down. But since we're creating new tuxes, bad birds, when the super tux hits the red kryptonite, we want to make sure we add to that number. So now we have 4. So when that one was generated, it increased to 4 there. And now it subtracted 2 there, but added another one, so we're still at 3. And I beat the level. Okay, and we'll save that. And I think that's all for this tutorial, just fixing that two little glitches we had going on before. And we're moving right along. We've got our Super Tux that can fly, however we control him. We also have the Batman Tux that can throw stuff. The Super Tux will die. He can go through the concrete, which the other Tuxes can't. Green Kryptonite kills him. And the red Kryptonite obviously turns him into a bad Tux, which we're going to change the image of in our next tutorial. I thank you for watching. Keep on watching. Filmsbykris.com. That's Kris with a K. And filmsbykris.com/lowercase POP for Pissed Off Penguins for all the information on this game, creating it, downloading it, editing it, whatever you need. Thanks for watching and have a great day.